Hi, Sheila here. This video is going to contain 3 very practical and easy to use lymphatic rubs to help you to deal with this building stress and anxiety that's going on at the moment. So even though you may feel, I don't really get stressed or whatever, you might be feeling some symptoms of anxiety and stress, but you haven't really put the two together. Stomach upsets, neck tension, headaches, sleeplessness, overeating, binge eating, maybe drinking more than usual or smoking more than usual, or just this underlying feeling of nerviness. Because this is a widespread virus that's going around at the moment, and we can't not take it seriously because it is serious. There's a death rate. Anything with a death rate is serious. We've been told all the guidelines, wash your hands, stay inside. And while normally in our working lives, we'd be thinking, oh, great, time off. Yay, I'm going to read. I'm going to catch up on all the stuff I've been meaning to do for ages. But when it's forced on you, you get this feeling of helplessness and feeling trapped. So you may feel trapped, even though this is what you secretly wanted for years, some extra time to clear out the wardrobe, go through everything, clear out the attic, learn some cooking. There's a positive side to it as well. But the actual symptoms of anxiety, such as stomach upsets, neck tension, headaches, sleeplessness, and this underlying feeling of being totally freaked out, this is something I can help you with. I help you to deal with these symptoms. Because even though in our hearts we know, I'm fine, I'm grand, everything is going to be okay, our body then is betraying us with these weird behavior patterns like palpitations, increased heart rate, focusing in too much, irritability, stress levels rising, and our patience is going way, way down for those we love. We might want to strangle them. So I'm going to show you some practical things you can do today and for the next few weeks to just keep those physical symptoms at bay, because we're strong mentally. We're strong, It's just the physical body is reacting. So it's partly our amygdala and partly our adrenal glands, and together they are sending us into this fight or flight frenzy where we feel like we're under attack constantly. They're there to protect us, but at the moment they're not really protecting us. They're just making things worse. So I'm going to show you what to do to keep your stress levels down physically, which will then have a knock-on effect that we won't be overthinking and we won't be mentally feeling drained or stressed or like we're ready to jump out the window. All right. So I have a little drawing here, 1, 2, and 3. So these are a series of points. So I'm going to hold it up now and you can screenshot it so you'll have it for reference when you're doing the actual rubbing points. Okay. That's good. So number 1 point is on the pubic bone. So if you put your hand under your belly button and push downwards, you'll come to a bone. It's like a little shape like this is your pubic bone. And what you're going to do is you're going to push your hand straight down and you're going to rub along the top of that bone. The reason you're rubbing here is because the sciencey bit is it's on the circulation sex meridian and it's involved with releasing stuck feelings of seriousness, and it'll help to bring more playfulness, joy, calm, and creativity into your life at this time when you need your creativity to get through the boredom and the long days. This will increase your productivity and your creativity by 1,000,000%. So you're going to rub across the top of your pubic bone 30 seconds 3 times a day. Physically, it's also going to help to, for ladies, it's going to help with any kind of premenstrual stuff, any menopause symptoms. It's also going to strengthen your glutes, adductors, piriformis. So if you are doing following any yoga class online, that you'll be nice and flexible to be able to do all of these positions easier if you're rubbing 30 seconds 3 times a day along the top of your pubic bone. The second point you're going to be rubbing is very important, because this is one of my top favorite points to rub, is your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands are the ones that, when triggered, release cortisol, adrenaline, noradrenaline, all of these hormones into your bloodstream that literally feel like you've just taken 20 Red Bulls and 15 espressos in one go, you're like wired. So you need to turn those down, because all we have to do is stay inside. No one's asking us to pick up a machine gun and go to war. No one's asking us to walk 500 miles and leave our homes in destruction. They're only asking us to please stay inside or limit your outside travels as much as possible. This is actually not that hard if we just get into the right mindset. So anyway, adrenal glands make us feel like we're being chased by a tiger, chased like a bear. They make us really irritable. They make us flighty. They make us lash out at the people close to us. And at this time, you need more patience than ever before in your life. This is the most, probably like weirdest, most interesting thing that's ever happened to us. Well, in my lifetime anyway, I've never had any restrictions put on me for travel or what I can and can't do. And it's a real eye-opener, isn't it? That people actually live like this in other parts of the world that are war-torn, can't go outside, you can't do anything. So for us, all we have to do is turn down our adrenal gland stressors, and then they will be nice to us and make us feel calm and everything is okay. So for this one, number 2 is put your finger in your belly button, go 1 inch out and 2 inches up on either side. And it's going to be somewhere in around under your rib cage, belly button, 1 inch out, 2 inches up. You're going to rub this point. It will be sore because, that means it's active. And everybody, I don't care who you are, you must be living under a rock for your adrenals not to be activated at this time, because there's so much hype, stress. It's like mass panic, isn't it? So you're going to rub these points 30 seconds, 3 times a day. They literally pull the plug on panic, stress, franticness. That's second point. So you got 1 across the top of the pubic bone, 2 belly button, 1 inch out, 2 inches up. Rub there. You might feel sore. That'll decrease your adrenaline, cortisol, get your adrenals to back off. Back off, stay out of this. All I'm doing is staying in. Nothing to do with you. Thanks a lot for trying to save my life all the time. But right now, I just need to relax. Because when your adrenals fire off, you want to be going and doing things. And at the moment, we're told to sit still. So it's the opposite of what the adrenals want, which is run around crazy, screaming, flailing your arms around. Number 3. This one is really important, because this is the one that allows us to let go of the past, let go of anxiety, let go of stress, let go of past hurts, any kind of grief, any situation giving us grief at the moment. This coronavirus has given us awful grief, isn't it? Can't go to work. So a lot of people are like, their wages have been, hit, docked. Thank God for this emergency payment, this COVID-19 payment. That's good. That's a really good incentive. Now I'm going to show you how to rub some points to help you to release any grief that's been building up, any grief, any fear and grief. Okay? So you're going to do, this one goes from the knee up along the side seam of your pants, and you're going to go knee to hip, rubbing upwards, 30 seconds. This is going to help your bowels as well. It's going to help you to be more regular. It's going to help you to feel more calmer, and it's going to help you to get through this. We can do this. We can get through this together. Later on, I'm going to put up an affirmations with tapping video. But for now, these are just the practical rubbing points that you can do on yourself and your kids to release all of this seriousness and bring in more playfulness and fun. That's the first one, pubic bone. The second one, very important, keep your adrenal glands in check. They're your fight or flight. You don't need to be fight or flighting. You need to be sitting still, don't you? 1 inch out, 2 inches up from your belly button. Rub. 30 seconds, 5-6 times a day. Who cares? Rub away. And then the third one, release that feeling of, because we have a lot of time to think now, so all our past hurts may be coming up and we have lots of time to think in isolation. So as you're rubbing here, as the thoughts come up, you're going to be actually doing some massive mental and emotional clear out as well, as like a ripple effect. You're strengthening your large intestine and your bowels, so you'll be more regular, not holding on to things, being able to let go, being able to go with the flow. And also, you'll be doing a little bit of housekeeping on your mental memories, your emotions that are trapped, that may not be the most pleasant. So it's a good clear out time. Nice and easy. Knee to hip, upwards only along. This is your large intestine meridian. Right, that's our first installment. Now get started on these 3 little rubs immediately, and I'll see you all later.